What's up everyone, Jose Gaming here, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about My Hero Academia episode 67 that just came out. Just to let you know, this is a spoiler review. If you guys have not seen the episode, leave and go watch the episode yourself and comment down below how you feel about the episode. So let's get this started. Obviously in the beginning episode we see Izuku and Miri are walking down the street, trying to do the hero patrol, but obviously, they're trying to look for Overhaul or, investigate on Overhaul. And we see Izuku is concerned about All Might and Nai, why they have been talking to each other until, Miro wants to know what's his hero name and stuff. And obviously we already know that it's Deku. And then Mirio's hero name is 1 million. The reason why he calls himself 1 million, because he explains it, that he wants to save everyone, which he knows that he can't save everyone, but his goal was to save everyone at, a million, so basically. So obviously we kick out where we left off. The girl comes out of nowhere and grabs on to Zuku, and we see Overall comes out of the shadows, which I thought this was going to be a big deal, but I explained a bit. So basically, Miro was trying to make up excuses, trying not to make Overall suspicious what they were doing and why they're walking around, and obviously he flips his Zuku's mask because obviously superhero 101 can reveal your identity. And obviously, the girl doesn't want them to leave because she was scared of Overhaul, and then, Overhaul doesn't really like heroes. So, and obviously, Izuku actually knew about this because he could see the girl's face kind of scared, and she has bandages all over her arm, and he wants to help this girl, which I think Overhaul calls her Eri. I think that's her name, Eri. I might be pronouncing the name wrong, but yeah, that's the girl's name. And Overhaul once was saying that she was like hit like something playing with rough or something like that. But Deku was getting suspicious on this. That he was saying like, how this girl have bandages all over her arm? So Overhaul takes them into a dark alley, which this was okay. I thought that this is where they're gonna be having a fight, but because he was trying to like say something that this was embarrassing. He takes him in the alley, and he was trying to explain something, and then he was about to take off his glove. Even Eri saw that he was gonna take off his glove and trying to kill them, which she knew about it. She let go on Deku. She went to Overhaul, and they left, and Deku was kind of sad that they let her go, but they have to because they're trying not to make something suspicious. Even they were trying not to know that they were working with Night Eye. So yeah. So Emiria reports to Night Eye, which they were spying on somewhere else. And next, we have the next scene. With Overhaul goes back to his lair, and he was kind of pissed off that they want Eri to go take a shower because obviously he doesn't like heroes and he doesn't like filthy stuff. So that's why. And then one of his minions comes out of nowhere, and he was trying to say he was sorry because he didn't see her escape. And I kind of figured he was pissed off, so he killed the fucking man with his quirk, which I think Overhaul's quirk is amazing. I think he's such a badass character in my opinion, but we got to see more of him though, because I can't say he's like one of the best villains in My Hero Academia yet till I see more of him. So yeah, because this is only like the couple episodes I'm guessing, but yeah. So Mario and Deku meet up with Night Eye and Bubble Girl. And, Night Eye was sorry because he didn't use his foresight to see what happened, if they're gonna meet Overhaul or not, and if something happens to them. So obviously, he explains like why they're doing this because a bunch of criminals. I think he said like a couple months ago or weeks ago, I forgot. So basically, they had no conscience or something like that, and the money was all burned because he didn't take the money. So that's why they're trying to spy on Overhaul, thinking that it's all him. So they're trying to see what's his plan and what he's up to. So that's why. And not only that, Mirio explains that that Overhaul has a little girl, which Nai didn't know about this. And even Deku was trying to explain that they couldn't save her because she was scared and stuff. But Nai has kind of had to be addicted to Deku. Saying that he can't save everybody. Basically he can't save the little girl, which I think is kind of fucked up. And it like just wow. Like, wow, Naya, you don't have to be a dick about it. So, yeah. So, we go on to the next scene. We go back to Overhauls, talking to Eri, I was about to say Ariel for some reason. So, he was talking to Eri that, he needs her for his plan, which obviously she has something to do for his plan. It's probably her quirk, so that's why. And then one of his beings comes in the room and told Overhaul that Tomura wants to talk to him, which that's actually pretty much, for me, I was actually really surprised that Tomura was going to talk to, Overhaul, which I never thought that he was going to talk to him. But hey, before we talk about that, let's just go on to the next scene, which obviously we see Deku go back to, UA school, and, and all the students are saying, like, I think Uraraka and Kirishima were doing their, I forgot, their hero, it's not hero license, but I forgot what they call it, but you know what I mean. So, but couldn't attend to class and stuff, and then, fucking Mendetta was trying to explain, do you see any girls on his agency and stuff like that, but hey, that's just Mendetta. That's good old Mendetta. But, Deku was still concerned about that girl, and even Night Eye and All Might. But, he couldn't even concentrate on his class, even on his studies. So, he decides to wants to talk to All Might, and, it's so funny how he does his serious face, wants to talk to All Might, which I think it's fucking hilarious how he does it. So, yeah, obviously he went to go talk to Midnight, and Midnight says that he went out jogging. So obviously it's so funny that this man All Might is jogging like in the forest or somewhere, and this man Deku just runs in speed, and he's like, "Oh my!" And it's so funny that this man All Might was kind of freaked out because he was running so fast, which I think that was really hilarious. So obviously the reason why Deku wants to talk to All Might is because of Night Eye, like explain what happened to the between of these two. So that's where we get this backstory of Night Eye and All Might, which it happened at the fight between. Well, actually, before we get to that, so basically he took Night Eye in because obviously he needs a sidekick. So he took Night Eye in, and they've been doing it for like not doing it, but basically they've been doing hero stuff for like 5 years, and ever since like the All Might versus All for One, So basically, Night was concerned for All Might, and because he used his foresight to see in the future, and he knew that he was gonna die a couple years from now, and so that's why Night wants him to pick a successor back then. And back then All Might didn't want to agree to it because he still wants to help people. In either way, like for instance, if All for One has another successor, which obviously we already know is Tomura, that All Might wants to still keep fighting, but obviously we already know what happens in the story. So he picks Deku, and obviously the principal recommend Mirio. So basically All Might will die, and Deku was kind of sad because he wants him to live till he grows up to that day when he becomes the #1 hero and says that I am here, which Deku wants him to stay alive because basically Night Eye's future tells him he might die this year or the next year. That's basically what his future was saying. So Deku wants him to live, obviously, and then All Might made a promise because he thought that he was gonna die after that fight with All for One, but he didn't because he wants to live on to train young Midoriya, and he made a promise to his mom, so he will live on. He did go to his buff form just a little bit. He couldn't go to his fully buff form because he lost his powers. And obviously they agreed. They did fist pumps. So yeah, it was a little sweet emotional thing, which I think it was kind of emotional. All Might's one of my favorite characters, which it is kind of sad if he did die, which I hope not. I really hope not. He doesn't die, but hey, anything can happen in this anime, which I'm really enjoying this anime. My Hero Academia is one of my favorite animes right now, so yeah. So obviously we head to the end credits, which the end credits shows that Tomura is in, the office of Overhaul, and he wants to make it a agreement with Overhaul. So, and that leads us to the next episode, which is the Kirishima episode, basically. So, which I cannot wait to see Kirishima because he gets shafted, in my opinion. But yeah, so tell me what you guys think about this episode. Did you guys like it or hate it? I really want to know. Just comment down below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to share this video out. Many people possible get this channel growing. And I hope you guys enjoy this review. And I know it's not perfect, but I'm trying here. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.